All right, we in here. I supposed to did one yesterday. Actually, I supposed to been did a live, but hey, we had some issues. For one thing, Nate asked me getting back to niggas too late. I supposed to did a collaboration. I knew you gonna start, nigga. But anyways, I supposed to do a collaboration live with Nate, but we looking at this Sunday. Hopefully, it can happen. If not, I'm just gonna do it by myself with some of y'all probably. But either way, we gonna do it. We looking at Sunday, giving more people time to go ahead and come up in here. So go ahead and like as you come in, so we can get more people up in here. And you said unique, not breeze. Well, hey, we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Like I said, I wasn't saying in the last video I just made. I wasn't saying that in my opinion, that I'm switching up and saying that B Rilla is him. But I just found it very interesting in what that nigga was talking about in them songs. When I tell you this nigga is a murdering maniac, according to his songs, and then he talking about all the shit that these niggas, Tommy Ghost and Kanan do. But it could be just them trying to throw us out. You said, what's my thoughts on BMF teaser? I didn't look thoroughly yet. I seen it once because I know No Label to Label posted it. But for a while, so it didn't intrigue me too much. And I think, to be honest, I think I'm a little biased because season 3 disappointed me so much that I'm not really looking forward to it. I mean, who knows? Maybe they're gonna up it up season 4, especially since 50 Cent saying this is the last season. Council BMF, yeah, I agree. If it's gonna be anything like last season, cancel that bullshit. Yeah, BMF coming back in January, so it's gonna be right after Raising Kanan. What's good, Buckets? How long has it been? 3 minutes. I hope they do better this season or cancel that and focus on power spinouts. Yeah, because that last season was awful. All right, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start diving on in because I ain't gonna be on here that long today. Probably like an hour and a half. But the question: Who seen my latest video? The one talking about B Rilla and his songs. If you haven't seen that, then you ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. But if you've seen the video, let me know. Also, I would advise you to go ahead and possibly, if you didn't want to look at the video multiple times, go ahead and on your own time individually listen to those songs because the mind nigga is hell on them songs. That's all I'm saying. They bring back characters all the time and then kill them off. Kanan was stabbed and set on fire season 2. Came out just to get popped by police in season 5. Yeah, support. I actually made a video about that if you can remember. Shit, we got as early as just last season of Book 2 Ghosts. Think about it. Monet was shot in season 3 at the end, and she died the next season. She survived them first shots and then died the next season. So we have seen examples of that. And plus, Unique was the watching TV and Bree's character description. He liked watching TV. Actually, that's our first time seeing me, at least for as me, first time seeing him watch TV. Now they talked about running like it. You said I made sense. Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, it did make sense, but I had to, like I said, I'm already on record saying it's unique, but I can't ignore what I saw, what I heard at least. And then you look at the description of what they saying be really gonna be like. That matches too. Yeah, my boy Smooth TV. Just in time. We just getting started. What's up with you? Yeah, see, that's the only the Jeopardy aspect of it is the only part that we really waiting on because you got a couple characters that fit some of the other descriptions, but the only thing we haven't seen as of yet is the Jeopardy aspect of it. And another sign that we can be looking out for is seeing if somebody else look like they going, back in the house around, like say when it's the sun going down and they trying to get back into the house, they like, yeah, I gotta go, I'm gonna go watch a little TV. If you see an ugly ass nigga doing that, that's a candidate. But as of yet, we haven't seen nothing like that. Yeah, Unique hasn't watched Jeopardy yet, but I also did a video on that. What could make him watch it is he get so hung up. Like for one thing, keep in mind they showed us in episode 1 that the events that happened between the altercation between Ronnie and Unique and all the way to the warehouse was a 3-month time period. So we know that Unique for a majority of that time was inside of the house laying low. Who's to say doing it? Because they didn't show us this. They showed him watching TV, but they didn't show everything he was watching. Obviously, we caught one show. Who's to say that he didn't start watching a whole lot of TV during that time and he caught on to Jeopardy? Because, like I said, I believe that it's possible that he ended up that Ronnie probably did like Jeopardy, and then he ends up watching it because he was like, man, I remember my brother used to watch this shit. And then he ends up getting hooked on it. I can see something like that. So if it do turn out to be Unique, I would say he probably developed that habit at Early Tyler's house. That's my opinion. Let's see what else we got. And in the early 90s, everybody watched TV. It was common. Yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm not too old enough to know what the early 90s was like that. I was born. I was just not a baby. But anyways, Shamik Moore going to be Breeze and D. Wiz's brother. 59 hiring an actor of that magnitude to play a side character. Well, it's been done before. You can't say that. Shit. Omar Epps is a pretty high quality actor. He's well known. He was a side character. So you can't just say that. Shoot. Look at Michael Ealy. Same with him. And Michael Ealy is much higher than him. Be really on house arrest and got to be back home at a certain time. Hey, Navy. That's a good point there. That would make sense, and then that's the reason why he always back at 7. Like say his house arrest is at that time, and then he also so happens to watch Jeopardy around that same time. Because when I was on house arrest, my shit was around shit. I think mine was 8, but still, yeah, that makes sense. And then I was Central Time, so obviously house arrests are different, but shit. They not gonna give us that clue until the end. I agree. They're not gonna give us that Jeopardy shit until the end. They might give us like something like an Easter egg indicating that somebody trying to go home to watch TV, but I feel like they're not gonna actually show them watching that shit until later. According to them, leaked descriptions is telling me that Unique not breathe because all the moves he make and everyone seems to know he behind it. Now that's the one thing that I never understand. I would love for DeMarcus to come his ass in here because I know he was pushing that heavily. But to me, that don't make sense. Just because they knew that Unique was behind it, how the hell does that rule him out? That doesn't make any sense to me. Because at first they're not going to know who he is, and judging by the descriptions that I saw, I'm guessing episode 7 is going to be the episode that they find out it's Unique. So Kanan was doing the same moves. Ghost and Tommy didn't figure out it was Kanan until a little later as well. So I don't know why that would rule him out. I would love someone to explain that. Do you think Ghost and Tommy would be introduced now in season 5? Now or season 5? I thought it would be this season here, but look like to me it's probably gonna be looking more like season 5. But they did give us signs of them being around already in last season. Plus, um, according to the timelines, they should be working with Kanan already. So they might just pop up this season too. But if I had to just go ahead and say, guess, take a swing at it, maybe towards the end of this season. It won't be the beginning. You said, what did I do? You talking about to get on house arrest? I mean, it was just assault. Somebody had a restraining order on me and shit like that. And then they put me on house arrest. That was part of the deal for me to get off on it. And the fact that Unique in some behind the scenes photos from season 5, he back to wearing flashy shit. Hmm. He could have started watching Jeopardy in prison. That's where most people that get jammed up start programming. I mean, I still don't think him watching flashy stuff, wearing flashy stuff again means he's not either. He could have just had that phase where he was doing that and then started back, showing up and then demand that everybody call him, refer to him as Breeze now instead of Unique. He could start watching Jeopardy in prison. That's where most people that get jammed up start programming. Facts. That is true. I wouldn't be mad if it's another fake out, but so hopefully it tells a dope story because we honestly don't have much info about Breeze. This man could be anybody for real. If turn out to be another fake out, I know Cedric crashing out. Support? Why was he the first person I thought about when he said when he mentioned fake out when Buckets mentioned fake out because because Cedric been pushing that it's not going to be another one. Oh yeah, I'm definitely good. That was long ago, bro. Like that was over 10 years ago. That's when I was still a juvenile. I think they'll do a cameo of Ghost and Tommy so that we know that it's exactly them, but then leave it at that. Now the viewers know it's them, and it locks in the anticipation for the next season. They could do it like that. Mm-hmm. But anyways, this season right here, this episode, I mean, episode episode 2. Let's start talking about what we're gonna expect in this next episode. So as we know, the description is with the federal task force seemingly behind them. So basically, the law enforcement is gonna be on their ass this season. Because we already seen some exclusive photos of look like Detective Garcia on Kanan ass. So I think I'm gonna just pull up my slides, just show it y'all, and I'm gonna just do a live version of my final predictions real quick. Then I'll get back to y'all comments. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. So for one thing, we got our confirmation, which I already made a video about it because I remember a lot of y'all was asking me, do I think Early Tyler is dead or not? So yeah, I already told y'all my answer is that he's still very much alive. But yep, here you see your boy Early Tyler, and I told y'all the reason why is a couple of photos that I seen that hadn't been seen yet. So I knew that this nigga had to be still around. But anyways, there go our description for episode 2. So I think judging by what they're saying here, Kanan and Rock navigate a new business relationship just as Unique begins to plot his quest for revenge. Meanwhile, Lou considers a new music opportunity. Marvin goes too far on the side job for Stefano, and Juke tries to adjust to the life in the army. So that's what we got for the key details of episode 2. In my opinion, things we should be expecting is obviously it's going to take place right after the warehouse incident. I think so. Right after, not too far after, Kanan lit up Ronnie and she took out Howard. I think they're going to go and make a visit to Snap and Pop because I think Kanan's going to tell them that he owes them. Tell Rock, what I'm saying, that he owes them. So since she telling them that she Rock that he owes Snap and Pop, Rock is gonna warn him away from under them because she know they're a very dangerous individual. She like, nah, them niggas is hell. You don't need to be working with them. So they're gonna take pay a visit, and then of course we saw that exclusive clip that Snap and Pop is not gonna let Kanan go that easily like that. And he's gonna be like, nah, we own half the business. I'm ugly as hell, and I'm gonna keep being ugly until I'm not anymore, which means he dead. But anyways, though, of course, we got Juke. She's in the army. You see these ugly ass people here. I think she's gonna encounter some very racist experiences and stuff like that. That's my opinion, because I think that's the reason why they were, James kind of. It's like he spoke on it, but he didn't when he was talking to her about his experience in the army. So she's gonna experience some stuff like that, and I think that's what's gonna ultimately make her go away from the army because some kind of tragedy probably is going to strike while she's in the military. Of course, Lou, as they said in the description, is going to be working on a new music deal. So I think what we can expect for him is Marvin pick him up from the the rehab facility, and he's going to run his plans about Marvin because maybe the thing with Famous and stuff is going to start blowing up, with that other producer dude, and he's going to try to sign some more artists and stuff like that. And then, of course, eventually, Famous ain't gonna be around too long. It looks like I am wrong about my early predictions that Famous will be taken out in episode 2. Look like to me it's gonna probably be more so episode 4-ish, maybe even 5. But I did say it would be the first 5 episodes. The episode I picked was 2. But I was like, it's for sure going to be the first 5 episodes. And I'm still standing on that. And judging by the descriptions that we got, I was right about it. But anyways, he's going to, I don't know, we might get out where I know we're going to get our first look at B. Rilla. We get to kind of, dig in a little bit more of what his character is like, what type of stuff he might be into. And who knows, they might just give us a few signs that he could turn out to be your boy, Breeze, that some of y'all been pushing up. DeMarcus has joined the building. What's up? But anyways, he might, they might give us some tips on whether or not he turns out to be him. Also, we can absolutely expect to see Unique. He gonna start coming out a little bit more. Of course, he's still gonna stay hidden and under the radar, but he's gonna make a visit to his house, and then he's gonna find out that they got either. Somebody said that it may be an eviction. Hold on, I'm going to go back here real quick. That it might be an eviction notice that's on his house, but more than likely that house is paid for. So, I mean, the only way you can get evicted is he behind in property tax maybe. And property tax, you don't get evicted for, property tax that quick, like just being a few months behind. So, I don't think that's what it is. It probably is a note Vanessa left for him or something like that, like I said in my other video. And then, of course, we got, like I said already, Lou is going to be working with your boy B. Rilla, but the mind is hell, so he just might turn out to, he might turn out to be a grave danger to Lou maybe later on down in this season or maybe even the next. But yeah, so as we see, this is also in episode 2. So I think this is right probably when Lou is gonna send his lawyer to maybe pay him a visit. And I think he may get out, but we won't see no action of him, being out until the next episode. I think he's gonna stay in jail for the most of this episode. Like I said, they go to Ugly Detective Garcia. He's definitely going to be a problem because as we seen in the episode 2 trailer, his boss is going to be pressing on him and the other law enforcement agents to put a squeeze on this situation because they want to close this case. And I'm guessing it's the case in relations to what happened to Detective Howard. So they're going to be pressing on Kanan. And here's the question, and I'm curious of what y'all think on this. Do you think Detective Garcia or perhaps another law enforcement may possibly find out that Kanan was Howard's dad? Kanan was Howard's son. And for me, I think if they do find it out, the only way I could possibly see them getting this information is from what's the girl name? What's her name? Adina, I think her name was. She can decode it because she was close with Shannon, and maybe through Shannon she could put. And I'm gonna get to these super chats and super stickers right after this. Um, of course, we can see Crystal. I think Crystal's going to turn out to be a good asset to Kanan, but maybe later on down the line, she might betray her or perhaps get killed. I do have a few theories and videos that I'm going to be making in regards to that, but none of that's going to take place in episode 2, so I'm not going to really dive in too deep on that. Of course, you see your boy Marvin looks like he had what's this, a pool stick, like he's about to mess somebody up at a pool hall. He ate his head for that. And of course, Juke is being look like she's being tortured here in the military by this ugly ass sergeant, major, whatever the hell he is. And she definitely is gonna leave this place. There's no way I could see her following through with this for too long. And of course, you see Rock having a meeting with a lawyer, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna come because, like they said already, the law enforcement is gonna be heavy on them. And I can see her saying, I thought she said they didn't have nothing on us. And then he's probably gonna be, informing her that was before the death of, Detective Howard. Now that he's dead, they are opening up a new can of worms, and they're going to be pressing real hard because law enforcement, they gonna go hard when it comes to one of them going down. So that's my quick little run through on my predictions to what I think is gonna take place this new season. Now let me go ahead and get to these comments and super chats. DeMarcus, appreciate the super chat. He said unique as not breeze with a bunch of laughing emojis. Got it. And then my boy Bucky's with the super sticker. Appreciate that. Much love. Let me see. Wooski, yes, I will be screaming after the episode. Probably around the same time I did it last episode, like 10:30 my time. So if you East Coast, that would be what 1:30. So yep, 30 minutes after the episode is done, I'll be on here. Maybe even a little sooner, but at least 30 minutes, hopefully. Yeah, they may hold off on Ghost and Tommy until next season. They could, but it is kind of crazy that they already gave us signs that they're around in season 3. Just saying. It's about to turn up on a notch this episode. Yeah, they're definitely gonna turn it up because you're gonna see Unique is absolutely gonna make his mark this episode. Like he's gonna Unique is gonna take a few people out. Maybe it's one person that's kind of big, and then a couple of randoms that really don't matter. So a lot of people still alive. They gotta get some of these characters up out of here. Yeah, it's gonna happen. He said, "There you go." Where's Cedric Williams at? Yeah, I'm waiting on Cedric too tomorrow because I feel it. Yeah, they're gonna find out which could be why Rock leaves town. That could be the reason she leaves town. That would make sense. Crystal definitely died. Rock might not die. She might disappear though. Yeah, like I said, in my opinion, she got 3 outcomes: death, forced out of town, or prison. She's not getting a happy ending. Crystal could talk Kanan into moving product through Cafe View. Rock will see herself in Crystal. That might not be a bad the last part. I don't think Kanan gonna be pushing weight through that Cafe View because I don't think Lou gonna be having this shit. But hey, it's not all the way out. I won't throw it all the way out. Andre Barnes could tell Rock that he heard that Marvin had something to do with the attack on Tommaso and on Buki. I don't think he's going to have that kind of information. That's probably going to come from another source. But hey, you could be right about that. If Crystal died, it's going to be because of Rock. That's interesting. I know I got something. I still haven't put the video out there, but I think I have what her outcome could possibly turn out to be. Unique as not Breeze. I wonder if Oliver O.C. Carter, Kanan, right hand man, is related to Don Carter. Yep, I remember when you said that. It could be. I mean, the fact that they throw another Carter out there. Had they shown us visually who Oliver is? Because I'm not familiar right now on. I can't put a face on it. I do think Unique will kill Stefano to claim his territory in Queens. Possibly him or Kanan will. The task force definitely gonna be on one. I feel like somebody gonna get locked up too. Many bodies been dropping. If only it only makes sense to show Ghost and Tommy at the end of the Raising Kanan season 5. They got a show coming up, so it's the only option. You're not gonna see them around with Kanan and family and his family drama. Stop cursing. Kids don't supposed to be watching. So hey, that if it's a kid in here, that's your fault, glad niggas. But anyways, so caught up on them chats. So if a big body drops today, people, who is it? Who do y'all predict is gonna be? And when I say big body, I'm not saying like one of the Thomas family. Like that's a huge body. I don't think it. Obviously, none of them is gonna get taken out in episode 2. But a big body could be Andre Barnes, who I think has a possibility he might be out of here. Early Tyler would be considered a big body, even though I think he still got a little bit more time. Famous is a huge body, but like I said, he won't be out of here probably until episode 4 to 5. You think Famous is out this episode, support? The grandma, now she's not dying episode 2. Grandma dies like a little later on. Yeah, Famous is absolutely done, but what I'm saying is when? What episode? Yeah, Sasha Penn be writing his ass out. So you think Famous is out episode 3? Gotta go and look at that episode 3 description to see what they say. That's another thing I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna start on it tomorrow. I'm gonna break down all of the remaining episodes, judging by the descriptions, and make my predictions on them. Because I haven't thoroughly really looked at them like that. What if Joyce allows Kanan to put a pillow over her head because she don't want to tell her kids she dying? That won't happen. I just can't see Kanan, even if Joyce asks her to do that, Kanan wouldn't do that to his grandma. So that ain't gonna happen. Hey, I appreciate that trilogy. Much love to that. That man said put a pillow over her head. That's funny though, but that shit ain't gonna happen. Also, DeMarcus, where you at? I seen something you said in the comments that I wanted to address. It was you and I forgot who you was talking to, but basically y'all was saying that that's where the rapping stuff come from with it being B Rilla. And I'm not against that, But more than likely, I will say this: that the song that he wrote for Angela happened before he met Breeze. I will say that because keep in mind, Ghost didn't meet Breeze until '96, and Angela left for Choke in '96. So unless he made that song for her, unless Angela stayed around for, excuse me, unless Angela stayed around for a little while and then went to Choke, like maybe she was around a few more months or so, and then Ghost wrote the song. He met, let's say he met, it turns out to be B Willa. He meets him, and then within a few months, he writes a song. He's influenced by the rap of Breeze, and then he write the song for her. More than likely, that's not the case. He had to have wrote it before. So just go ahead and putting that out there. I never said I was gonna be doing live reactions. I told you I can't do live reactions because they're gonna flag my channel and hit me with copyright. I think Marvin gonna get famous for the Italians. So I made a video of that too, but I'm just curious of this check chaser. What would be the reason that the Italians would want famous gone? You said now we see why he's so good at it. What were you referring to? I must miss something. That Italian a snake. I think he gonna plot on famous. Yeah, but what would be his reasoning? Like what benefit? But Raising Kanan honestly feels like alternate universe, then a prequel to Power. After seeing this show, still can't see how young Kanan become this cold blooded killer, killing his own son. Once you said OC is the guy that with that unique push down with the door. That's not young Ghost James Henry. I don't even think that was. I don't think that's neither one of them. I think that was Crystal. Cedric in the building, Demarcus. What's good, Cedric? They made Jukebox seem like she was the most menacing killer in Queens, and she still ain't caught a body. Wasn't expecting her live until late tonight. Yeah, I'm doing. I just decided randomly I was gonna come on here, and then I'm still gonna be doing the one tonight. The Italians probably gonna find out famous Reddit. Remember Howard told Kanan he a goofy when he get out. I think the Italians gonna get that info from Marvin. There goes Sergio. Remember famous still booked. Crystal got dreads now. The person didn't. No. I'm talking about the person that he knocked down. That's not the person that he knocked down. Don't didn't have no dreads. At least from what I can see. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. You ain't gonna make me look out like I'm crazy. So I'm gonna show y'all something. Cause I got some exclusive clips that lined up with it. Matter of fact, I did. I think I already did a video on this. Let me take a second. I'm gonna find it for y'all, then I'm gonna show it. Yeah. So here, hold on, let me find a shorter version of that. Okay, yeah. So hold on real quick. Let me show you something. Shit. Damn. Here we go. All right, so let me show y'all something real quick. Look at this. Now, you see Crystal's shirt. Look at the shirt she got on. Then she get bounced by Unique. She has that same shirt on. Then when the motherfucker get thrown in there, it look like they got that same shirt on except it's off. Or is that the same one? Nah, I'm probably out of my mind. My bad, y'all. Y'all right about that. Cause I don't think that's her. Could have sworn that was that same shirt though. Nigga seen stripes. Yeah, that's that little young nigga. So you think that's a young nigga that they throwing out? Noted. See, I can accept when I'm wrong though. It's a lot of niggas that don't. Yeah, I'm dead wrong on that. Anyways, though. Yeah, so you think that's that young nigga that's getting his ass thrown down. Noted. So let me go back to where I was at. God damn, was a lot of comments since then. Y'all niggas been seeing this scrolling on YouTube. I'm new here. I'm gonna subscribe. Welcome me to the fam. I appreciate that, Ty. Yeah, welcome to the channel, my boy. I know Famous has to go, but I hope they don't do it off screen. Hey, I'm gonna say this. I hope they don't too, but it kind of looked like they may, because judging by some of the stuff that we seeing, it looks like it was more of a production, type of thing, an executive decision that maybe he had issues with the production, and they just said, yeah, cut his character. But I mean, we did see somebody put a gun on him from behind, but that could have been another scene that was shot, in season 3, and then they just used it, put it up in there and used it, and then that they gonna just write it in that Famous got killed. I mean, that could be it. We'll see. We gonna meet Ghost and Tommy too, probably end of the next season, but it's not gonna be by Amari and Joseph. Probably that kid in the cameo with the white boy Kanan was putting on. Yep, I definitely think that. I keep telling folks, I think that it's a stronger chance that that white boy is Tommy than Crank being Ghost. Not saying that he's not. Crank is not Ghost, but it just makes sense that white boys turn out to be Tommy. Why is the dude that played Famous not listed in the original opening credits? Probably because he's no longer on the show. That's what I would suggest saying. What is this? Like, he probably got his character wrote out. And the reason why they showed him in that episode 1 is because that's an older clip that was already shot. He wasn't actually on set for season 4. OC remind me of Ernestine or D-Mac being good with numbers and with numbers and money. I mean, you don't even know what OC is like yet, right? We ain't seen nothing from that nigga character. Has anyone seen the episode description for the rest of the season? Yeah, Cedric, you missed it. I already said I have them, and I'm definitely gonna do a review and breakdowns on each episode. I'm gonna start doing that tomorrow. So I guess I'm gonna start with episode 3, and then make my way on down. What's good, Hezekiah? Also, Hezekiah, I was telling you we're definitely on this Sunday. So if you open for it, even if Nate don't come through, I'm gonna do it with just me, you, and a couple other folks who might be interested. But we're gonna do this Sunday. B Willer equals this nigga. All right. It's gonna be funny if it don't turn out to be on DeMarcus because you pressing this B Willer equals Breeze hard. What will happen if Unique end up not being Breeze? You gonna crash out? DeMarcus, what does that mean? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know a few people in the real life who could use your YouTube now. What's up, T Miles? That's probably fam right there. Fam up in the building. Shit, I might have to miss your live tonight. I'm gonna be at work picking this cotton. I feel it, my boy. That's the same shirt, G. No, I don't know. It looked a little different to me. Lunchtime ass so fast. What is this you showing us? Okay, I'm way behind. Now I think that's the girl, bro. So there is huh? He's saying it's OC and not Chris. See, I'm confusing myself now. This power, bro. The fuck you mean you don't put it on screen? If we watch Ghost die, we gonna see him die. Now, if it's a production issue though, bro, it won't because that means he never had a contract for it. Let's say he don't have a contract for season 4. And they don't have the rights to put him on there. They can't show it because there's no footage of it. Like just say, I don't have issues like that on my production before. Like no, me and the actor is no longer working with each other. So you write it in. This happened to them, and it doesn't get shown. Like you can say, oh yeah. For instance, I'll give you a perfect example. I'm pretty sure everybody up in the live right now is familiar with the movie Friday. The original Friday had Smokey. What happened was Chris Tucker Chris Tucker didn't no longer want to do that. He didn't want to be portrayed as Smokey no more because he didn't like the image. So Ice Cube had to write in he want to rehab without showing it. That's the same thing that's going to happen with Famous. So Tommy and Ghost were born in 1980. Yes, they were. B really could prove his loyalty to Lulu and save Kanan's life, just like Kanan saved Ghost's life when Dre shot Ghost. Think you may have mistyped on that. Famous was the kid that ran his mouth and always had information. The last time we seen him was with 2 detectives put 2 and 2 together. I really don't know nothing y'all talking about. Yeah, you have to catch up, my boy, because we've been on here for a while. You probably missed on a lot of it. I'm starting to doubt Neat Breeze at this point. I'll play him. They giving it to everybody. Who's these people y'all naming? You said who's these people we naming? You talking about one of them, the CD, what's his name? CD dude. That's one of Kanan's new homies that's gonna be shown later on in this season. He's gonna be one of Kanan's right hand man. Who's the I'm down. I'm gonna make sure my schedule open on Sunday. Bet at this point, just get 50 Cent to play Breeze. Shit, I'm trying to find out who OC is. Yeah, OC is one of Kanan's right hand man. Salute to the chat. What's up, Ratul? Salute to you too. You say unique, not Breeze. Cool. I'm breaking my NDA with this, but I'm Breeze. No, like who is Breeze? Unique, Ghost, Tommy. Okay, so Ty Switch, you must not be familiar with Power because there's no way you don't know who these characters are. That's gonna be kind of hard for us to catch you up on that. But anyway, we doing content on the TV show Power that airs on Stars. So if you're familiar, if you want to go and watch it and then kind of get up to speed, but it's a lot of seasons, so it's gonna take you a while to get caught up. You never seen Power? He said no. The fuck is that? I think this nigga gotta be trolling. He gotta be. Favorite Screech need a body. Come to find out it's him that they might make it like his ass business. Right. To be the connect, you have to take out the connect. Rock could have Marvin smoke Quan for Rock to take Quan position. Rock will deal with Joaquin. Turns out Breeze is just an idea, not one of one person, but many. Unique would be the original Breeze, then get stabbed in prison by a random motherfucker will become the real Breeze who mentored Kanan. That's great. It's a great show on Stars. You got a lot to watch. No glad nigga TV. I never watched this show y'all talking about. Got it. No lie, G. Power, my favorite show of all time. I don't even watch TV like that. What other shows similar? Hey, they said The Wire good like that. I ain't watched it, but for me, that's similar to it. That's good. You got Snowfall. You will love that. You got Godfather of Harlem. Let's see what else is similar to it. Them the two that can come out the top of my head that I know you should like because they very similar. The comments you reading was the comments that was going on as you was showing Raising Kanan. That's why it's throwing you off. I think the comments popped up late for you. Nah, they ain't pop up late. It's just I wasn't reading while I was doing the making the predictions. But anyways, though, I'm almost done. I'm about it to the bottom. Nate Almighty thinks Marvin will dismember Famous. Laugh my ass off. I don't know about all that. I'm not trolling you, bro. I never watched the show. It's just on. Well, no, it's not just on Stars. You can watch it on Hulu and stuff too, but you would need the Stars subscription to do it. I think. And let's see, what else is it on? To my knowledge, I think that's all it's on. That kid that Kanan talking to last name is Carter. I believe that this is where Detective Don Carter hatred for Ghost comes in to full circle. That would make sense. That's what somebody already mentioned that. Yeah, DeMarcus mentioned that it might be some kind of relations there, and it would make sense. Shit, what he say? I ain't watching that nigga shit. Damn. Famous might take that $120 body for Kanan too long, too, along with Freddie and that dude Kanan was playing chess with in prison was Famous, and that's who he named his son after. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that, but me personally, I don't think that's him. It could be though. In American Saga, the Wu-Tang story is pretty good. Man, I auditioned for that jam, bro, and I'm mad I didn't get that role. But yeah, I ain't watched it since then. I was like, all right, y'all ain't take me for that role, F it. But anyways, Godfather of Harlem's coming back and Frank Lucas is debuting. Yeah, my homie play Frank Lucas. My homie Uh, damn, what? I can't even think of his name right now. I tell you, my shit be losing it sometimes. But yeah, Rome. My nigga Rome played Frank Lucas. And speaking of Godfather of Harlem, I'm gonna do content on that one too, because that is one of my favorite shows. But I'm a little curious of how that one's gonna be now. No Malcolm, but well, I guess they're gonna ride the Frank Lucas wave, so I guess that makes sense. Because I was definitely curious of where they would head to now that Malcolm X is gone. Wait, Michael Rainey Jr. on this the show? Yes, he's one of the stars of one of them. BMF will return on June 6th. Yeah, we talked about that bullshit already. I think the comments. Queen Nina, I think the comments are going slow. What time did you see the comments? No, well, I got behind Nina on the comments because I was doing a presentation and I wasn't looking at the comments, so I kind of went all the way up and started where I was at and went on down. But I'm almost caught up. The guy in prison is Carlito playing chess with Kanan and Not Famous. We will have a full year of 50 content. BMF so ass, bro. I'm not watching this shit. Hey, seasons 1 and 2 wasn't that bad, but season 3 was so bad that it just killed the show. Cause I actually enjoyed season 1, and season 2 was solid for me. But season 3, I started doing content on it like the first, and I tried to do the second episode, but once they gave me that bootlegged Tupac, bro, that shit killed it for me. I said, oh hell no. Where's Ghost in that? I don't know. He was in here earlier. It was trash after B, Mickey, and Kato to me. So you saying trash after the first season? Yeah, to me it was trash after Lamar was gone. Lamar is what made BMF. But I agree, BMF should be canceled. The only reason why it's still relevant is because of 50 Cent name is on it. But if it was like a normal show, like from some random nigga, oh yeah, that should have got canceled a long time ago. Casey says fame has to die. He knows too much. Yeah, that could end up being what happened to him. But I mean, I don't think he knows a whole lot of information like that. I mean, let's see what does Famous know? Uh, let's talk about how Famous would be taken out again. That's been a hot topic as of late. You say I ignored you. What I missed? I didn't see no comment from you. But it'd be a lot of ass comments. So if I miss y'all, there you go. What's good, Zion? I missed it. So it'd be a lot of comments. Sometimes you just be going through them and stuff like that, and you just don't see it. Yeah. Like support said, just repeat it. Sometimes I when I be going through it and stuff like that, I'll just miss it. It's never intentional. Okay, so you said about the family, the murders, Howard being Kanan's pops. Okay, so let's break that down a bit. As far as the family, I mean, obviously, Famous knows of what they do, but to be honest, he's never been physically there to witness any of the crimes. Like, He never seen Rock take nobody out. He never seen Rock, Marvin, Lou, or any of them push drugs. He never seen it visually. So it would just be hearsay. So he wouldn't have much evidence to bury them. And it's the same can be said for the Howard being Kanan's dad. He never, 100% confirmed who that was. Now, I mean, I could say he could possibly know about the Howard being Kanan's dad's situation because he'd seen the test. But he was like, whose initials is that? And I guess he could put two and two together and notice, damn, Malcolm Howard. And then figure that out. But I don't think that's enough that Kanan would take him out or sign off on him being gone. So the question is, who would have the most to gain if Famous was to be gone? And if you ask me, the answer to that question is only one person, Rock. Because the only one that would desperately not want, the knowledge that Howard was Kanan's dad to get out is Rock. I mean, I don't think Kanan probably would want that either, but would I say he would go as far as taking out his own best friend because he knows that information? I don't think so. Now, the ugly ass OG Kanan, he'll do that, but the Kanan we right now, no. So let me see. Keith from Freddy Crew will smoke Famous. I don't know. Don't know much about him, but I originally from the very beginning, I always felt like it would be somebody from Buck 20 or Freddy's Crew that would take him out. But hey, could be somebody else. Yo, I'm still here. I'm just at work right now, so I can't really read the comments, just listening. Bet. Appreciate that, though. Don't mind my name. What's up, though? Babylon Baby Daddy. This that Wooski nigga with another account. I already know who that is. That's the best he could come up with. He's seen Kanan kill Buck 20. He did see that. That is one he did see. Absolutely, he saw that. So would that be enough that the family wants him gone? Could something in relations to that Buck 20 situation, circle back on them that they need to get rid of anybody who could possibly tell the truth? Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all something real quick because that reminds me of something. It said, and appreciate the super chat too, Demar, because it says, "Rock out here getting pregnant by cops and ops." Yeah, I ain't got no rules to it. But anyways, what I was saying. True, but raw coincidence is always eating at her, so she could get killed like Scrap. But rock coincidence is always she could get killed like Scrap. Oh, you're saying that Famous could get killed like Scrap. Got you. Yeah, but this how I could see that playing out. So keep this in mind. This is what I think is gonna happen. Famous is gonna get framed. So if let's just focus on the Buck 20 situation. Let's say this Buck 20 situation it circles back on them. Because keep in mind, this Detective Garcia is going to be pressing hard on people. So who knows? He might press Kanan on the buck 20 situation. Remember, I did a video on this already. Not only was Famous around, keep that in mind. Not only was Famous around to see that, it was also Kanan, D Wiz, Famous, and two other friends was there, and it was also two other of Buck 20's homies, maybe even three Buck 20's homies that was there. So all of them witnessed that. So that's kind of a lot of witnesses out there. So let's say this is how it happens. They go ahead and get rid of all the loose ends. Let's say they take care of all the little kids that knows that, which kind of sucks. Because keep in mind, we do see an incident where Kanan is at the park and it looked like he pointing guns at some kids along with Jukebox. So who knows? They could have been doing damage control during that time. But stay with me, though. They could end up getting rid of all of them but Famous, right? Because Kanan's not going to be able to stomach taking out Famous. And I think Rock initially is going to be like, yeah, I can't take out Famous because that's Kanan's best friend. He going to hate me forever if I do that. I already done took D Wiz from him, right? But keep in mind, it's one other person that does know about the Buck 20 situation who they think is dead already, which is Unique. Unique could plant a seed out there that it was Kanan who took out Buck 20 and sent people his way, and they go and kill Famous because they're like, look, like let's say Marvin take out Famous because she's like, look, it can't be nobody else because everybody else is dead or dead. But actually, Unique is still alive, and he's the one doing all the damage in the shadows. And then later on, they find out they made another mistake, and Kanan is gonna hate the hell out of Rock for that. And then he names his son Famous. Boom. So let me go ahead and catch up on these comments. I'm sure I'm behind on it. Y'all been coming. The ultimate goal is for Kanan to become the figure that we see in Power. By season 4, we might witness him taking his first step towards becoming that feared drug kingpin, learning what it truly means. I mean, yeah, they got to move fast on it. So we're gonna see him take a huge leap this season, I feel like, and then season 5 is gonna elevate to rule the streets, possibly making his first significant move against his enemies. Jessica is wearing a wire. The first thing she said was, I heard what happened to Crown. Lou not going to see you, family. But I mean, Lou didn't really give in no information when it comes to that. So young Kanan and adult Kanan are different characters. Can't compare them until we see young Kanan finally transition into the ruthless motherfucker. The ruthless ugly ass nigga. True. Rock, cops, and ops. Rock so with me saying he know too much. Tie in the music. ETA. Gotta get rid of loose ends. Yeah. Famous not on the credits no more. Yeah, they're gonna write his character off and say what happened to him. Unless be really Buck 20 brother. Hey, I did make a video that they might have some relations. Buck 20, he might have some relations to Buck 20 or Freddie, either one. But yeah, that nigga ain't worth the attention for a response. Who are you referring to, Hezekiah? Jessica is wearing a wire, and I think her asking about crying and Lou's giving her the cold shoulder, and she is saying her family doesn't know she's back, and Lou has to tell Marvin and Famous is messed up. Never seen none of those unarmed people again. Facts. And I think they might recircle, you know what I'm saying? B Willa could be loyal to Lulu for seeing potential in him and signing him and save Kanan life and smoke Unique. So I got a theory for that particular thing, DeMarcus, about be rather potentially smoking unique. I'll put it out there. And I'll give you some credit for it too, because you did kind of spark that theory from me. But judging by his music, his ugly ain't too loyal. Like he'll knock off his homies too. Just saying. So Sonny Black says she will save her brother's life. She owes the Thomas family no loyalty. Rock got to Rock gonna off famous and keep it a secret from Kanan. He gonna find out though. Jukebox smoked Keith for knocking out famous for a retaliation of Freddie death. You said your boy Fair Play. How Fair Play get up in this? Yeah, finally caught up on these comments. Ugh. And his rapping skills are ass. Casey, who rapping skills you talking about? Famous? Famous got a couple of hits out here. What you talking about? Oh, B Willer. I don't lie. I don't know. I think so far from what I heard, I might actually do like famous songs better than B Willer. I must say that. It feels off to not show a nigga name in the show opening credits, even though he was shown in the episode on screen, even though my else got credited. That's how you know it was a production issue. Framer said he made a video. DeMarcus said he made a video talking shit, but the joke ain't worth a response or attention. Oh, talking shit to who? I don't know. If he did, I didn't see it. I don't think they're gonna reveal Breeze until season 5. Hey man, say man. If they do, that's gonna be weak, and I'm gonna say that because that means they ain't gonna have that much. We ain't gonna have that much time with him. I mean, I guess so though, because we could potentially still get like 3 to 4 seasons out of him, so that could be the case. Or maybe he show up at the very end of this season, and then they give us something to look forward to in season 5. Because that's gonna be some BS. I mean, I'm obviously we gonna watch it regardless, but that's gonna suck. But I kind of think they're gonna reveal him this season. That's the reason why in the Power Choice Awards they included him in the obituaries that were showing. Start your own channel. Seriously, everyone been saying that you should because you know a lot. Hey, I agree. He should. If you want to do it, I definitely collab with you and try to help you get your subscribers up fast. Absolutely. And then everybody down there already know you anyway, so they would just subscribe to your damn channel. It's hilarious that support game and not people theories. However, his theories be predictable and not creative. To me, I guess, but I don't know. I stopped watching his videos and they don't show on my feed. I'm not going to look them up either. I mean, they show up on my feed. I look at some of them and I don't look at some of them. Every now and then. He's not one of the channels that I religiously watch, but yeah, here and there I'll watch some of his stuff. Remember when Famous got some head in season one? He could get lured out by a chicken head from either Buck 20s or Freddy's camp and get aired out. Carnal affiliation is exactly how Julio died. Infiltration is well, yeah, yeah. I mean, we are only about May. Hold on, we are only about May 1992. So Kanan is still 16. No, that's not true. We're late 1992. Kanan is 17. They already said it in the show. They said Kanan is 17, Jukebox is 18. So nah. We're late 1992. That's why they're showing that it was winter up in the teaser trailer so much, letting you know. And we know Kanan's birthday is in the summer. So the fact that it's winter, that's another indication showing that it's late 1992. B Really rapping skills are fire. Well, Casey, they said you wrong about B Real's rapping skills. That was DeMarcus said. Well, I don't know why DeMarcus don't start his own channel. I told him that a long time ago. I used to watch his stuff at work when I got bored and I needed to hear something to pass the time. Hmm. Power always had this problem with the timelines. Instead of moving the story along in real time, they keep it in the same year throughout. But the young actors getting older. Yeah, that's why I say I believe eventually they're gonna do a time jump. They're gonna jump time a little bit. Like it wouldn't surprise me. Like probably season 5 instead of them, because I think they're gonna go into 93 this season. Um, Matter of fact, shit. Hold on. Yeah, so I think they're gonna go into 93 this season, and then maybe season 4, I mean 5, it jumps to 95. Or maybe late 94, some shit like that. Rock for smoking famous is not creative. Well, I think if Rock has something to do with it, she's not gonna do it herself. She's definitely gonna have somebody else do it. But no hate. Hope the brother continues to prosper. Hope all my black brothers continue to prosper. And that's a fact. That's what I always say. To me, whether you think his content is good or not, he be on his grind. That's one thing like I said, I'm gonna always respect about him. I feel like each season should take place in a new year. Raising Kanan season 1 started in 1992. Well, actually, season 1 started in 91. And season 2 and 3 should have taken place in 93. Yeah, season 1 started in 91. Season 2 was in um, I think season 2 was in 92 as well. Possibly 91. Not sure. Hold on. Let me think about that. Who the fuck is this? What's up, Breeze TV? Hey, y'all, there go Breeze. We've been looking for him. There he is. Anyways, they need to time jump this shit too slow for me. So Raising Kanan right now is 1992, season 3. Yeah, season 3 was 1992. And so far, season 4 is also 1992. But it's like I said, it's the back end of 92. It's about to get ready to go into 93. You said the episode of Rock that Early was watching aired on February 16, 1992. 3 months later, we get the shootout in the warehouse. Where did you get February 16, 1992? Because I'm telling you, there's no way, unless they got a writing error going on, there's no way that um, that is February of 1992 because Kanan would still be 16. And they already showed us in season 1 that it was 1991. And Kanan said his birthday was August 15th, 1975. So the fact that they said he was 17, because he popped up and was 17 in 93. In season 3. That means, and they showed us that it was 92. How we know it was 92? Because they damn near was showing it everywhere. They was even wearing jerseys and stuff saying 92. But they said Kanan was 17, like I said, so that means in 91 it was early. Season 1 it was early 1991. Kanan's birthday hadn't came yet. Then in then season 2, his birthday came. He turned 16, but I think it was still 91 or possibly early 92. And then season 3 came. He was 17, meaning that it was late 1992. Because there's no way you can be 17 when his birthday is in August. Let me see. What did I miss? Yeah, I give him that. He definitely be on his grind. 5 to 6 videos a day ain't easy. Yeah, he be pushing out them videos. Sometimes I be thinking about, instead of actually using videos and photos and stuff, just sit on one thing and just talk it over, because it would be so much easier to push out content if you did it that way. But at the same time, though, I think that lowers the quality of it, my opinion. So he does more quantity over the quality when it comes to that, but it allows him to push out more videos. About to light it up and talk about power. That was up. I will continue to support Fair Play even though I'm back blackballed from his channel. Y'all motherfuckers ready tonight, my boy? Hell, absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely later in 1992 because Juke would have had to finish high school to go to the army. Right. There's another evidence. And now we already know for sure that Jukebox was 18, because keep in mind, season 1, she was 16. So that means Jukebox also has a late birthday. Her birthday is later in the year. Because she was 16 then, which they told us. And then Marvin confirmed that she was 18 on episode 6 of season 3 when Shirley asked him, how old? And he said 18. There you have it. Just look up episodes of Rock. It's entitled Rock Strikes Out. Okay, just because he didn't have his driver's license don't mean he wasn't old enough to drive. That don't mean anything. Shit. It's people that's 30 something ain't got their driver's license, but they drive. But anyways, though, And we know for sure he was at least 16. Come on, bro. That doesn't indicate nothing. I already gave you the proof. I showed you the proof literally that he's 17. And his we know for a fact what his birthday is because he gave it to us. His birthday is in later in the year. So that proves we're late 92, bro. We're not early 92. He seems like a thorough dude. If you get to know him outside of this internet shit, our problem on this is that we get upset when people don't agree with us. Yeah, I agree with that too. Like, bro, if you don't agree, like if you don't agree, that's cool. And like I said, if I'm wrong, I ain't got no problem with admitting I was wrong. I'm like, okay, yeah, shit, I was wrong on that. Boom, end of the damn story. If y'all want to troll me a little bit, cool, and I'll accept it. But like folks that need to be right, as Kevin Sanders used to say, it's crazy out here. You need probably catch 2 bodies this episode. Shit, I say that nigga might catch 3. How are they gonna do this? We need 2 to 3 years on time jumps. Well, one thing for sure is we know Ghost and Tommy meets Breeze in '96, so that's at least 3 years from now. Episode 1 of Raising Kanan was deleted scenes from season 3. Yeah, it was. So if you're talking about anything in relations to episode 1 of this season, then that's older stuff. I'm ready for tonight, man. Facts. Episode 1 of Raising Kanan was very unique. No pun intended. Wazoo, I don't think we getting that 2 to 3 year time jump. Most of New York don't have license. I got no respect for Mr. Power Universe. Yeah, I'm not too familiar. I've been hearing his name floating around, but I'm not too familiar with Mr. Power Universe. Mr. Power. Shit, the only thing I really don't agree with is Crank being Ghost and possibly the white boy being Tommy. Well, I'm just going by what they gave us, and if they following the same timeline, the white boy has to be Tommy. Like I said, I can't double down on Crank being Ghost, but that white boy got to be Tommy, unless they just them did some totally switching up on the writing. It doesn't make sense. Let's see what this is. God damn. They said he was the only white boy in the neighborhood. Exactly. That's one of my biggest things there that says that white boy has to be Tommy. And then on top of that, they graffiti. The random graffiti on episode 3 that had Tommy on the background. And then the graffiti looks just like the same graffiti that we seen in the original Power. And then on top of that, Tommy told us that he first started off selling weed for Kanan. Kanan is done with the weed business. We seen a white boy selling weed for Kanan. If he's the only white boy that's in the neighborhood, and he was so happened to be selling weed with Kanan, that had to be Tommy. And then on top of it, I also have a photo we have a photo of what young Tommy looked like that was inside of Greg Knox's apartment that he was looking at, and it looked just like that white boy. Even had the same type of clothes on, same hairstyle. I don't know if you've seen that video of mine where I showed all that already, but I'm just saying that would be straight bullshit if that white boy turned out to not be Tommy. He said, Mr. Power is all cap and be stealing niggas' content. He stole footage from Elite TV, didn't give credit, and copped out that name from the footage. Well, for my thing, when it comes to stealing content, if you cop a photo for me, like say I got a photo or something like that, and you just so happen to use it, I ain't gonna care. They just me because it's just a photo. The shit belongs to stars anyway, power, not us. But I mean, would it be cool if you go ahead and let the folks know where you got it from? Cool, just show a little love, which I do. Like I won't lie, I grab shit from No Label to Label some of the time. Hell yeah, I do. But I always say that I got it from him or Mark Dart. I say that shit. Because some of the time they be getting shit, and I'm like, how the fuck did they get that? Now I'll try to search the net for it myself and don't see that shit. But as far as like stealing their theories, like saying what you already know they put out a video about it, then you copying it out, saying that it's yours and not giving them no credit, now that's different. Because now you just basically stealing. Because that the theory or that you put out, that's significantly yours. A photo doesn't belong to you. That's how I look at it. The only say that because Tommy said him and Ghost did everything together. That would mean Crank or another carrier is Ghost, and I don't believe that. I just know the Crank guy looks a little older, but hey, that's been my biggest knock on it, but it don't completely rule it out. Oh Lord, Ghost and Tommy were born in 1980. They currently kids at the time. Crank and that white boy look about Kanan age. Well, yeah, that's what I was just saying. But all I know is I seen Getting How I Live make that video. Yeah, I actually made mine before he did, but yeah, he did make one on it. Nate Almighty just dropped a video. He dropped a video on what? He said, damn, Bobby blocked me. I don't know. Kanan only sold weed for like 3 episodes. He moved to heroin real quick. He did. But yeah, I think they're just trying to, move the storyline quickly. So that's why they didn't have him selling weed for too long. Because like I said, they be some of the stuff that they have on the Raising Canaan story is different from the original. So we can't 100% go on that. There he goes. I see you, bro. Yeah, because I was trying to see why he ain't like Mr. Power. And nigga read it, and I'm like, where he see that at? Ah, well, yeah, it was there. Had your smoke break, nigga. Breeze. Well, I'm getting ready to wrap this thing on up. So, definitely been good. How long we been out here? Been out here an hour and a half. Like I said, I was gonna only do about an hour and a half today. He said, actually, I'm just about to smoke right now. Okay, well, nah, Breeze TV is, and that nigga TV is not the same. Then he had the nerve to get mad when Stars used his footage. Hold on, Stars used his footage? What you mean by that? I ain't gonna lie to you, I got about 5 more minutes at the top. But bad bro, I love to watch your content when I'm at work. Can't wait for the live tonight after the episode. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Episode probably about to be fire. Can and I actually do enjoy, interacting with the peeps. I'm waiting on Bobby to let me know what he's talking about. He said Stars used his footage. Stars used Mr. Powers' footage. Stars sent him a chessboard. Hold on. Let me look up. Who the hell is Mr. Power? Do we have a big following or some shit? I thought he was. Let me look that up. That's a little interesting. No, he don't. So how the hell he get a chessboard from Stars? These folks must be plugged in. Yeah, he got a D. I mean, he's all right. I see he did a collaboration with Just B. I'm aware of him. Well, Famous is gonna die from a fentanyl overdose. What made you say that shit? I think he said, hold up. I think he said Courtney Kemp and Stars not fucking with him no more. I mean, I would like to know how the hell he get plugged in with them anyway. Since 2 months, Mr. Power had a collab with Stars, and he claimed they did him dirty and using his footage for their promotion, but he did the same thing to Elite TV. Hmm. Well, anyways, we're gonna have to finish up this conversation later on tonight because I'm about to go ready to jump off. But yeah, definitely big shout out to everybody who stopped through. Appreciate y'all. I'm about to go ahead and get my other stuff ready and then prepare for this episode tonight. And I'll see y'all back around 10:30 my time. 10:30 my time. So if you East Coast, that'll be what? 11:30 your time. And if you Central Time, that's 12:30. If you're Mountain Time, that is 11:30. And of course, Pacific Time, which is me, 10:30. All right, y'all. Much love to everybody. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, see y'all later on tonight.